Hello, you're at the Jim Royle Drum Studio home shed, and today's episode is about the great, in the background there, Mr. Art Blakey. Big influence in my playing, and I want people to come on in. Where are my people? Where are my former students? Where are my current students? Maybe they're in school. Hopefully you're in school. It's Friday. School's not out yet. But Art Blakey again, big influence in my playing, and I want to start out just a little bit up front with an Art Blakey ism that I really enjoy. So this is for you, Art Blakey. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. Boohina. Let's do it. Let's do it. Love what he did with that, where he's going into his normal Afro-Cuban time and then doubling the time, coming back out. That was a really note. You'll hear that on some of his records. So check out Art. His press rolls were amazing, coming in and out of solos, where would take it to who's performing next. He just had so much to say on the drums. One of my favorite quotes of Art is that he said that music washes away the dust of everyday life. Now, for the people in the back that didn't hear this, music washes away the dust of everyday life. Another thing that he used to say too was that if he was always working with young musicians, the jazz messengers, well, he would always say, hey, once these guys start getting on their way and they keep moving, I'm going to find me some new ones and find some younger guys. And that really kept him alive. I was fortunate to see him live in New York at Sweet Basil's, and just what a force. But there's so much that you can see him on YouTube and in audio. It's just amazing. And I know there's also a great book out just on Art Blakey and all of his isms. So, at any rate, homage to Art Blakey. Happy birthday. Another thing that I wanted to present today was a friend of mine, and it's another book that I wanted to share. This is Rich Redmond's book, Crash, Course for Success, 5 Ways to Supercharge Your Personal and Professional Life. Now, he's noted to playing with the great country artist Jason Aldean, and he's, again, Nashville, he's all over the place. But Crash stands for commitment, relationships, attitude, skills, and hunger. That's what he feels is essential in getting into a professional career and moving forward. And I completely agree with that. I've already read it. I've highlighted so much in this book. I look forward to reading it again and again and again. So Rich Redmond, check him out online. He also has a podcast, but this is fabulous. Once more time for the people in the back. Craft stands for commitment. You got to be committed to your craft every day, every day. I'm 53 years old, still practicing, still doing it every day. Relationships, they got to be real. It's got to be from your heart every day. Attitude. You've got to have a great attitude. You can't go on a gig or a recording session, whatever it might be, and have a funky attitude. Nobody wants to work with somebody like that. It doesn't matter what you do. Get your attitude in check. Skills. You've got to have the skills. I've been working on my drumming since I was 11 years old. And I'm still working it and improving it every single day. There's no shortcuts. None. I put the time in. It could be over 10,000 hours for me at this point, and I'll put in another 10,000 to get farther and farther to work on my skills. And H, hunger. How much hunger do you have for your craft? It's all part of that passion. If you don't have the hunger, you're not going to get there. So again, it's not just about being a drummer, not at all. Any musician, any career path, anything that you do, Crash by Rich Redmond is amazing. So anyway, that's that. So a couple quotes that I came up with today that I thought were also awesome, that I thought were great. That the acronym ACE, okay, ACE, stands for action and being constant, and then execute. Action, consistency, and then execute all the time with your playing. And this one was great. I got this one from John Gordon today. Think like a rookie. Mindset and fuel will fuel you with optimism and passion. That's what happens when you were a rookie, when you were just coming up. And if you continue to have that kind of feeling when you're working on your craft and your profession, you'll always stay going forward and not get complacent. So important in what we do musically. So there was one other thing that I wanted to share today as well. I wanted to share an exercise that I do that I learned and was taught by the great Alan Dawson, Awesome Dawson, back in Massachusetts. And it was quite the humbling experience for me. I was studying with one of his proteges years ago in New York City, Keith Copeland, and he talked about Alan so much in all the different studies that I said, well, look, I gotta study with the master. So again, that commitment, I drove to the Boston area every other week for a year to study with Alan Dawson. And one of the great books that I had from the very beginning is the Stick Control book. This dates back to 1979 when I first started this book with my first teacher, Lou Gabriel. And there's so much you can do with the Stick Control book. And one of the exercises that Alan showed me was using, the first few pages of Stick Control, where you're doing a samba, bass drum, hi-hat engine. You're playing the exercise as written, of course, with the metronome on, whether it be 80 beats per minute, 90 beats per minute, wherever you're comfortable, could be slower if necessary, where you play the exercise and then you do these hand fills in between. You play the exercise, then right, left, right, right, left, left, left. You play the exercise again, then you double the rights, double the lefts. You play it a third time, and you triple the rights, triple the lefts, and then you do 30-second notes for 2 measures. It stops, you go to the next exercise. I'm going to give you a little demonstration of this. This is from the Stick Control book, page 1, number 1. Okay, so let's say our tempo is here. And you want to try to do it quiet, too. You don't want to be going too loud. He always talked about that we all can play pretty loud. Well, how about playing softer? So I work on this a lot to try to work on my touch and my finesse. Here is exercise number 1 with the exercise. Samba bass. So that's something that I do a lot, just to keep my hands playing softer. And another thing I do too, I do the same exercise with brushes. I love brush playing, and you have to put them in your hands. You have to. Thing with brushes is you're not getting the same bounce as you would with the drumstick. You got to work it. And eventually you do it long enough, it's going to be like you're not working so hard, just like anything else. So Stick Control, first few pages, put the metronome on, the Alan Dawson method. I'm sure you can find it online too. Samba bass, playing the exercises with the fill-ins. It's awesome. So that's about that. So before we wrap up today on our episode for the week, Fantastic Friday, I also want that we so enjoy what we do at the Jim Royle Drum Studio. in Bridgeport, Fairfield area, and still working on technology sometimes. And we love new students coming in. You know, we'll always offer a free drum lesson up front just to get them in the door to see who we are, see what we do, our passion that we bring to what we do. Our percussion ensembles, from the young kids that are in, you know, third grade, fourth grade, all the way through middle school, high school. We offer an amazing program for concert percussion and ethnic percussion and steel drums. We're always moving forward and loving every second of it. And we're going to be highlighting our different teachers, besides yours truly, over the weeks to come. Brian Enti, Mike Blancaflor, and also one of our former A-team members, Chris Wilson, who is now on staff as well, and we're so excited to have him. So we're going to be, I'm going to be letting you know more about them as we go. But please share with other people about this episode, Jim Royle Drum Studio, and what we do. And again, you have to seek things that serve your heart. Seek things that serve your heart, and you're going to love every single day. I know I do. It means so much to me. Your career, your physical, and your family, and you got something going. So this is my episode for this week. Fantastic Friday is our day today. I hope you have a great weekend, and if you're a musician, enjoy your performances and your friends, and of course your family as well. So let's do it. Have a good one. Take care. Bye-bye.